Welcome to The Daily Show. I'm Josh Johnson. We have got so much to talk about tonight. Pam Bondi plays hardball, Mike Johnson gives Congress blue balls, and Trump wants to get into that big Epstein island in the sky. So let's get into the headlines. Yesterday, Trump was in the Oval Office to announce the construction of a big road in Alaska. Congrats, Alaska. You finally got a road. And if we know one thing about Trump, it's that he likes to keep his press conferences focused and on topic. So let's hear what he has to say about this cool road.
I want to be good because you want to prove to God that you're good, so you go to that next step, right? So that's very important to me.
Trump, are you sick? I mean, aside from all the visible signs that your body is falling apart, are you sick or something? Like, we should take a second here, because this is the first time I've seen Trump be humble about anything. Like, normally he'd be like, heaven's begging me to come. I'm only staying alive to play hard to get. Jesus came up to me with tears in his eyes, and he said, please, sir, come fix heaven. It's a total dump. It's like he just realized he only has immunity here on Earth. And this isn't a one-off. Trump's been talking about this heaven thing a lot lately.
If you're not a believer and you believe you go nowhere, what's the reason to be good, really? There has to be some kind of a report card up there someplace, you know, like, let's go to heaven, let's get into heaven. I want to try and get to heaven if possible. I'm hearing I'm not doing well. I'm really at the bottom of the totem pole.
Oh man, this is such a bleak and completely accurate view of his chances in heaven. I will say, though, you never want to see the guy who's supposed to keep you healthy and safe talk about dying. Like, he's supposed to be leading you. You never want to hear a pilot over the system be like, oh, I just can't wait to get into heaven. Like, can we get to Pittsburgh first? And look, I don't know, man. Heaven is tough to get into. Like, I don't want to throw cold water on your hopes and dreams, but you might want to think about trying to get into, like, a safety heaven. Like, whatever SUNY Albany of heaven is up there, you know what I mean? Like, apply there, you know? Because the truth is, there's probably a good reason for Trump to worry about getting into heaven, you know? Is it? Yep. That too. I mean, that wasn't even the first thing I thought of. Crazy how many things there are. So it makes sense that Trump is worried, especially since he's not going to have people like Attorney General Pam Bondi at the pearly gates, because she's been devoting every second getting him out of trouble here on Earth. They spent all summer trying to hide any mention of Trump in the Epstein files. And when Bondi was asked about that today, she basically told senators, you can go to hell.
So who gave the order to flag records related to President Trump?
To flag records for President Trump?
To flag any records which included his name.
I'm not going to discuss anything about that with you, Senator.
What a tone. You know you're caught when you have to repeat what you were being accused of back to the person. Like, just so you have time to think, like, who's been texting me? Who's been texting me all night? You want to see my text messages? You want to see text messages? Like, a man can't even type anymore. This used to be a free country. You know, it's like, fine, look, see, you'll see I've never gotten a text message in my life. And while Pam Bondi is stonewalling the Senate, Mike Johnson is shutting the whole House down. That way, no one can vote on releasing the Epstein files. And of all people running interference for the Epstein files, it's Mike Johnson. You think someone who looks like an 11-year-old boy would care about pedophilia, all right? You know, because he might get caught in the crossfire. If you're someone who still has to say, put me down, I'm a grown man, then you should be fighting to release the Epstein files. With all these guys running defense for Trump, all he has to do is act cool. You know, if you get a question, don't freak out, and then just act natural.
The Supreme Court is back in session. Yeah. They rejected today an appeal by Ghislaine Maxwell to overturn her conviction. That means her only chance at getting out of prison is a pardon from you. Is that something you're open to doing?
Who are we talking about?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
You know, I haven't heard the name in so long.
I said act natural. I haven't heard the name in so long. She's not asking you about the Baha Men. You're over here being like, who? And look, maybe I'm not being fair. You know, how long has it been since you last heard her name? Years?
Did you personally approve the prison transfer for Ghislaine Maxwell that your Justice Department...
I didn't know about it at all, no. I read about it just like you did. Pardon for who?
For Ghislaine Maxwell.
Well, I'm allowed to give her a pardon.
Would you consider a pardon or a commutation for Ghislaine Maxwell if it's something I haven't thought about?
Do you support the Justice Department seeking a new interview with Ghislaine Maxwell?
I don't know anything about it. They're going to what? Meet her?
That was all summer long. People say 2025 didn't have a summer song of the year, but no. The song of the summer was the reporters asking Donald Trump about Ghislaine Maxwell. If it was eligible, it would have been #1 on Billboard. But okay. Take a breath. First thing, wasn't great. You can fix it. All right? They ask you if you're going to pardon her. You barely remember her, right? You don't know her, and you're trying to get into heaven, buddy. Remember? That's the play. That's the journey you're on. You're trying to get into heaven, and you don't even really know this lady, so you're obviously not even going to consider pardoning her.
Well, I'll take a look at it.
But you're considering that.
I will speak to the DOJ. I wouldn't consider it or not consider it. I don't know anything about it. So
why would she be a candidate?
I will speak to the DOJ.
Why would she be? But she was convicted of child sex trafficking.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to take a look at it.
Hey, man. Hey. Maybe when you hear the words child sex trafficking, the next thing you say shouldn't be, I'm going to look at it. All right? The only way to phrase that worse is, now I gotta see this. But okay, all right. None of that went well. None of that was ideal. But you can do what you do best and throw a distraction in there. Change the topic away from pardoning sex criminals.
I have a lot of people who have asked me for pardons. I call him Puff Daddy has asked me for a pardon.
Wait, so you don't remember Ghislaine, but you remember that we used to call Diddy Puff Daddy. That was 9 names ago. He put brother in it at one point. All you had to do was mention someone else who was not convicted of sex crimes, which is most people. And you chose Diddy. And I want to remind everyone, we were gathered here to talk about a road in Alaska. For more on Trump's chances of getting into heaven, let's go live to heaven with Troy Iwata. Troy, just be clear, you are not dead.
Only on the inside, Josh. No, I'm just reporting from heaven, and the flight was so smooth, and the cute flight attendant gave me 2 cookies.
Great. So based on your reporting, what are Trump's chances of getting into heaven?
Oh, no chance at all. Josh, the guy eats shrimp. He's going to hell for sure.
What? Like, did you say shrimp like the seafood?
Yeah, like the seafood, Josh. Okay? That's God's big thing, okay? It goes murder, adultery, stealing, and then shrimp.
Murder is the least bad.
Okay, look, I'm not gonna question the culture. I'm a guest here.
I'm kind of surprised by this. If this was such an important thing to God, he would have been more explicit about it.
It is written in the Bible, okay? Written words are important, Josh. Do you see a no parking sign and think, I wonder what that means?
This feels crazy. So you can be a cheating murderer and not go to hell. Like, what about Jeffrey Epstein? Is he in heaven?
No. Of course, Jeffrey Epstein isn't in heaven. He ran a private sex island. You know how much shrimp he ate there?
That can't be the only reason.
But it is. He would be right here now if he hadn't chased every gangbang with a pound of bang shrimp.
Okay, hold on. Help me understand the rules. What if you're a chef who cooked shrimp but never ate it?
Yeah, that's a toughie. I guess it's kinda like if a drug dealer sold fentanyl-laced pills to a teenager, like would they both go to hell? No, because shrimp wasn't involved. See, it's not that hard to understand. It's one rule, dude, okay? Just don't eat any shrimp on Earth, and especially none of the shrimp up here in heaven.
Why would there be shrimp in heaven?
Well, they didn't do anything wrong.
Troy, this is crazy. Who even gets in then?
Well, it's mostly people with shrimp allergies. Honestly, heaven is really boring. Gandhi only has like 2 stories and one of them's good. So, it's all gluten-free too, so.
Troy, you're eating shrimp right now.
Uh-oh. You know what? Worth it. Grandma!
Troy Iwata, everyone.